The following video contains personal stories of Indigenous people who have experienced homelessness. Drug use, violence, foster care, residential school, and recounting traumatic experiences are discussed. Residential school survivors, their families, and Indigenous people dealing with intergenerational trauma can access mental health and crisis supports through the Indian Residential School Survivors Society at 1-800-721-0066. Others affected by this content can call 310 Mental Health at 310-6789.
It took me a long time to live in this world, and a lot of time I couldn't feel at home in my heart, right? So that was a type of homelessness. I didn't feel like I belonged. I didn't feel like where I was. I feel like something was missing. But homelessness, as not having a home, for me, it was in and out. What kept me to survive that and not fall into the trap of, because lots of people, they get homeless sometimes and they give up. Because there's a sense of people make you feel that you don't worth nothing. My name is Impata Maigan in Woodland Cree. In translation in English would be running wolf. My name before I did my rite of passage was by my mother, my parents, was Nanook. And I belong to the Bear Clan.
At 13 years old, Impata Maigan, running wolf, went through his rite of passage, a lengthy ceremony that taught him profound life lessons and tested his hunting and survival skills. It was through this ceremony that he earned the name Impata Maigan.
When I did my rite of passage, what I got out of it is I got to know myself. Because I remember spending myself in a teepee and really concentrating and with the Creator and really searching deep inside of me who I was. When you are, you do your rite of passage, it's like you're reborn. You become a man, you're reborn. And then you explain a certain maturity things, how you should live. And that helped me a lot to understand how life should be and to communicate better with my Creator, to communicate better with Gitchi Manitou, to understand what he wanted out of me. And that's what got me of homeless. That's what got me going to go for jobs. And that's what I kept my head up, basically, and press on. And eventually I came out of homelessness.
His rebirth and the traditional teachings passed down to him made him different and out of place in the dominant culture, but also gave him strength and resilience as he faced residential school, multiple foster homes, and workplace harassment and racism that resulted in seasons of homelessness.
Because my culture, because what was taught to me, I knew that I worth something, that I was somebody. And because that, I eventually caught people that saw me different and started giving me a break in life, and then I started going forward.
Impata Maigan is now an elder himself. As an elder, Impata Maigan shares this good medicine to help restore balance in others, teaching the Creator's laws, how to communicate with the Creator through dance, and the many lessons taught in traditional skills such as constructing regalia and foraging.
For me, as an elder, it's amazing to see that when people are learning to dance. You know, I was in Native Day sometime and teaching kids how to dance in their first step, and you can see the joy in their face as they're learning that. You know, it's rewarding beyond explanation. Being elder for me is good medicine. And dancing for me is good medicine. And being there for my people is good medicine. That's why I'm an elder, because I like to be a person that's there for people. I like to carry my culture. I like to help people.
Culture saves lives by giving people purpose, meaning, and resilience to heal their relationship with themselves, the land, and others. We're all part of the web of interconnections, and this means that change is the responsibility of every one of us. Learn more and get involved today.